Dr. Makhosi Khoza's rescheduled disciplinary hearing is set to take place in KwaZulu-Natal today. This despite Khoza saying she will not attend. Khoza cites the High Court ruling that the party's KwaZulu-Natal provincial leadership was invalid. She's written a letter to the ANC KwaZulu-Natal Disciplinary Committee informing them of her decision. Khoza says it's clear that the invalid disciplinary hearing against her cannot proceed. She adds that any potential disciplinary steps could only be decided upon by a newly elected PEC. Well, for more on the story, we cross live to our reporter Ayanda Mhlongo in Durban. A very good morning to you, Ayanda. Is the disciplinary hearing set to proceed as normal, also seeing that Dr. Khoza will not be attending?
Good morning to you. Once again, we are coming to you outside Dr. Pixley Kaseme House, which is the provincial headquarters of the ANC in KwaZulu-Natal, where, yes, Pearl, at 9 o'clock, we are expecting that disciplinary hearing to go ahead, despite the fact that Dr. Khoza has said that she will not attend. I just spoke to the chairperson of the disciplinary committee, Makhosi Khoza, who said that they should be arriving here at 9 o'clock. She, together with the evidence leaders in the case, that will be Ravi Pillay and Makhosi Khoza, as well as the other members of the disciplinary, Makhosi Khoza and Arthur Zwane. They are going to arrive here just before 9 o'clock, and they expect that that hearing is going to go ahead. They did say last week as well, Pearl, just to recap, of course, we were here last week when we were expecting that hearing to have taken place, and they did say on the day when we had learned that Dr. Khoza was not going to be here, she had said last week that there had been threats against her the night before, and as a result she would not have been able to be present. Her attorney or her representative, advocate Smanga Siteni, said that, told the disciplinary that he had asked for more time as he had just been brought into the case the Saturday, the night before the hearing was supposed to have taken place last week, that is. So today we're not too sure whether or not he will be in attendance to represent Dr. Khoza. He was here last week, but there were media reports as well where he had said that this hearing should not go ahead. As you've said there, Pearl, that she has cited the recent High Court ruling which declared the 2015 elective conference of the ANC, which elected the current PEC led by Sihle Zikalala, as unlawful and void. The PEC has said this week, of course, there was also that briefing by the regions as well as the leagues in KwaZulu-Natal, that they still regarded the PEC as legitimate, saying that they have 15 days in which there's a 15-day period in which they are going to be able to lodge an appeal against that High Court ruling, and they intend to do so. And according to the PEC, they then regard themselves as still a legitimate structure, and therefore they are going to then preside over Dr. Makhosi Khoza's hearing today. So we are out here still awaiting, still very quiet this morning, Pearl. There's still just police seem to have to put up cones just to cordon off a section of the road. There aren't still yet any activity. Aside from that, last week there was still quite a large media contingent as well, but so far we are just the only members of the media that are here this morning. We don't see the police officers as yet. We just saw them putting up the cones. Possibly they will be here as well, just to ensure that the area is safe and that there is some sort of a visibility outside the headquarters. The Youth League of the ANC, also at a press briefing this week, did say that they were also going to be present today as friends of the PEC, but as yet we haven't seen any members of them, and we haven't yet confirmed whether or not they still maintain that position that they are going to be here today. But as things stand, 9 o'clock, Pearl, that hearing is expected to get underway. Pearl.
All right, that is our reporter Ayanda Mhlongo coming to us live from KZN at the rescheduled disciplinary hearing of Dr. Makhosi Khoza.